And we are live. Coming to you from rural Kansas, this is Urza's Art Atelier. Woo! Yay! I don't know what I'm doing. All right, tonight's prompt is trap. It's a trap. I mean, really, if I was being lazy about it, I could just draw, you know, Admiral Akbar. Right? Is that right? I swear I watched Star Wars. Anyway, that's a thing that I could do if I wanted to.
Do you want me to put the chicken in the fridge?
Yes, please. And can I get some water?
Yes, those.
Thank you. My lovely husband who loves me. Oh yes, I should share this with my friend. Share and my family. Share. There, now everybody can come listen to me. Oh yeah, I need to chat up. It's very important to talk to the people. Take off my sweatshirt.
Where's your water cup?
My water cups are dirty.
Just a regular cup.
Yeah, I have a green cup on the island. Yes, please. Okay. This prompt is not sure what I want to do for this prompt. It's not I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what I want to do. Do not know what I want to do. Let's put something on the page. Where is my sketch? There is my sketch pencil. Yeah, fix it. Thank you, hon.
Yep.
Hey, do you have any ideas for this prompt?
Prompt?
Trap.
I have a book of traps if you want me to pull that out.
Sure. Because, I mean, we could just do like, ooh, look. Oops, that's not how it'd go. Ooh, look, it's a trap door. People falling into the pit. Ah! I'm done.
I hate you sometimes.
What? It's a trap. It's a trap. Like,
it's a trap.
I know, right? Like, I don't know how Admiral Akbar actually looks to like draw him, but like, there, Admiral Akbar saying it's a trap.
140 contraptions, devices, pits, spikes, collapsing ceilings. The book itself is not much to look at. But
is it just descriptions of traps?
Let me find one.
I mean, yeah, there's always spikes. There's giant rolling balls down small corridors.
So it gives a description, kind of gives a little thing of it.
Huh. I don't know. I'll think about it. Let's see.
if you wanted to continue
Ears.
with what you've been doing, you could have a trap be how that boy lost his eye.
Oh, my fighter?
Yeah.
I could.
Used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow to the eye. Then I became a fighter.
Did you see the fight? Oh yeah, you did, because I put it on Facebook.
Which one?
The finished fighter.
Oh yeah. Looks good.
I'm kind of tempted to just work on this one some more. My day 2 one, the Arcanist.
I did like that one. Oh, that looks nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's coming together quite nicely. I'm tempted to just work on this one again, because I don't know. Trap is just kind of it's a good prompt, but I really want to finish this one.
Yeah. I like that one. I'm excited for that one.
I added some earrings to the ears, and I did some.
Why does she look so hopeless?
Probably because of the way I drew her mouth.
Was that intentional?
Not really. I didn't play around with how I didn't really play around with her facial expression. But I kind of I think I was going less hopeless and more like resigned to the fate of the dice.
Also fitting. Anyway, I'm gonna go take care of my Genshin stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna go be chibi anime girl.
Woo! Chibi anime girl. All right. Yeah, I think today, because I really want to finish this one. I think we're gonna skip Trap and we're gonna work on this one.
I love that I'm gonna pick up my phone and here. I'm gonna go be chibi anime girls.
My husband's the best husband. He leaves me to draw my Inktober pieces and he goes and be a chibi anime girl. Well, I draw dark, gritty things. All right, well, this hair has been bothering me. Oops, that's not an eraser. I saw this the other day and I was like, that's not right. That's not how hair works. Why did I draw that way? So I'm gonna try to fix it. Actually, you know what? I'm messing it up even worse. Do I have this? Oh no. I have the dumb. I didn't put that on a separate layer. Oh shoot. Dang it. Digital drawing is easier and harder. So like it was really easy to get this nice and symmetrical because it's digital. So I can just turn this on and then all of a sudden I am perfectly symmetrical on both sides of my painting. It's perfect. Which can be good and bad, depending. But you also have to remember that there are the layers, and it can really mess you up if you don't manage your layers well. Like this, like I should have put the line art that's inside, the strokes inside the main lines, that should be on a separate level or layer, because if it's on a separate layer, then I don't have to worry about messing up all of my other work when I'm erasing, or if I have to go and fix something like this. I don't have to worry about that messing it up. You know what I might do at this point? What do I have here? Let's see what I have here. Okay, so that's the hand layer. No, I did a lot of drawing on that layer. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, yeah, come on, guys, pull your weight, do your work. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, because there's a few things in this line art that I want to fix anyway. So I'm just going to do another layer of line art because I think I can refine it a little bit more than what I had. Because like I said, there's some things that I want to fix in that line art anyway. So let's see. Let's get, oops. We do need a new layer. Let's not make that mistake again. And I'm going to take my brush size up. Perfect. Okay. Now I'll get a nice range, I think. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to redo this line art. And it will now be so pretty. Oops. Remember, a much lighter hand. The canvas is just going to tilt a lot because that's how line art works. You tilt the canvas a lot, even in real life. And a lot of erasing. I was really rushed. I felt really rushed on this line art when I did it the first time. So there's a lot of little mistakes that I think it'll just be... Oh my gosh, honey. Thank you. Yes. Please do all the standard YouTuber things. Because the more you like this video, the higher in the algorithm will be like, look, the algorithm gods will shine brightly on me. Myth. Look. I'd rather be on Rumble. But I can't stream to multiple platforms, and well, I love Rumble. I have been told by several streamers that I follow that you don't start on Rumble, at least not yet. You start on YouTube and then move to Rumble once you have a following of people. Or maybe in the next few years, hopefully, Rumble will become a platform that a strong platform on its own right, and then that won't be true anymore. But for now, I'm on YouTube. Plus, the streamer website I use doesn't list Rumble as a thing, and I can only do the one. Yeah. Go on YouTube, get banned, go Rumble. Pretty much. I'm gonna try not to get banned though. I don't intend to do the type of content that generally gets banned because I don't want to do that. And I don't want to do, oops, I gotta do that here separately when I'm not in this mode. I don't want to do spicy content for one, and I don't want to do political content because politics is stupid. And while I enjoy a good political discussion, I don't want to talk about politics all the time. This is a fun place for me to have fun and to draw and do art and to share it with people and get people to go to my Etsy shop and buy stuff and give me money. Oops. No, seriously, that's why I'm live streaming. It's all a giant ad. Oh, you know what? I should sponsor my I should sponsor my own live stream. This live stream brought to you by Urza's Art Atelier on Etsy. Check out Urza's Art Atelier for all your art wall decorating needs. You need a painting? You can find it there. You want a mug with a cool flower on it? You can find it there. Do you need Chance the Melon King on your laptop? You can buy a sticker on Urza's Art Atelier. I need Chance the Melon King on my laptop. Customers are raving. Here's a customer review. I bought a mug and it looks great. Thank you, Urza's Art Atelier. So dumb. Oh man. It's not what I want. See, this is one of those errors. I did that line there and I don't like to connect that line. I think it looks better when that line is not connected. And I kind of want to shape the eye. I feel like I brought the iris out too far the first time, so I want to bring it in a little bit more like that. I think that looks better. Not quite, still not satisfied. See, that's the other problem with digital art, is that you can be a perfectionist, which I am. But I'm a lazy perfectionist. Like, if I don't think that I can do something perfectly, then I just don't do it. Because that's healthy. Let's see. Now, this would be an opportunity for me to fix the expression. Fritz said that... Oh, I don't like that lip either. Ew. What is wrong with her? Let's fix that too while we're here. Fritz said she looked hopeless, so let's try to make her not look hopeless. The looking up is always going to have that kind of vibe. But I think we can give her... And I want something soft. Oh, you're rank 34 now? Good job! Yay! One more rank. And then you'll be caught up to me. I think we can give her... Excuse me. Hey now, there are 2 people watching this video and only 1 like. Like my video, second person. Whoever you are. Probably family member or friend, because I sent the link out to people. What was I doing? Oh yeah, her expression. Her hair is kind of in the way too. You know what? Let's be smart. I said this earlier. We did have 3 viewers at one point. It was very exciting. That third person, shame on them. They didn't like the video. How dare? How dare? I'm gonna start. 3 people is the most that I've ever had view at one time. So, I mean, even just having 2 is progress. Because last night it was just you and me, honey. It's a lot easier to talk when you have people in the chat chatting with you. Otherwise it's just me sitting here going expression. And I don't know how exciting. I don't think it's that exciting to watch someone ha ha ha. I don't think it's I don't know. Is it exciting to watch people draw? Probably not. Yet here I am. I mean, someone, somewhere. That's an even more worrisome expression, isn't it? I mean, if I bring this brow down too much, then I get a... I mean, I could do that. I could do like a more determined look. These bangs are kind of in the way, though. Oh, whose fault is that, McKenna? Well, that would be my fault, because I drew them that way. I could do like that, and then do... like a more confident smile. What do we think of that? I think that works. Yeah. Yeah, that works. We'll keep that. So now let's see. What else can I draw? Let's leave that separate for now. I think I'll put the hands or the clothes on this one. The stuff that's different I'll keep on this layer, and the stuff that's the same I'll put on this layer. I think I'm going to move into some different things though. So let's do the ears while we're here, and the hair. We'll finish out the hair. Boop. Oop. No. No, my beautiful ear. You're not supposed to look like that. There we go. That's better. Spin around. And then the little ear folds. Look at them. They're cute little ear folds. All right, now let's go over to the ear that's more fun. This ear is more fun because it is an elf ear, and elf ears are more fun just because they're different. And I can do whatever the heck I want with an elf ear because nobody knows what an elf ear actually looks like. There. And I'll come back and do the jewelry later because I want that on a separate layer. Do you think I'm going to bring this down a little bit? Because that's going to help me. There we go. Click, click, click. The clicking noise you hear comes from my tablet screen. It's my undo button. I might move my mic because it's literally right above. Oh, thank you, honey. I know you enjoy listening to me. But you have to say that because you're my husband. So, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to move my mic to the other side so that it's not right below. Can you hear that, honey? Click. Let me know if you can hear that coming through the audio. Because I need to know whether or not I need to move my mic. You can. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's try. Oh, you're holding up that. You need to find a new home for your dungeon tiles, please. Let's try. Sorry. I apologize for any strange noises. I'm moving my mic. Okay. Hopefully. Clicky, click, click. Let me know. There is a little bit of a delay, so I have to wait for you to catch up. I still did not get a line I like with that. At least the mic feels a little bit more out of the way for me, so man, I'm not getting the line I like. There we go. Still not quite perfect. A little bit bigger than what I wanted. Here we go. Oops. There we go. That's better. Let's do that. When I get this done, when I get this one done, you're gonna have to share this on the Shadowdark server, Discord server, because I wanna know what the Arcanists think of this. If they like how I depicted them. Flip. I love being able to do that. Like, oh, I've looked at this way too long in this orientation. Here, let me flip it around. There we go. There are some perks to digital. The one perk that digital doesn't have that I miss in traditional is the spontaneity. It's, at least for me. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna keep drawing that line. I don't do that to me. There. I don't feel like I can be as spontaneous digitally as I can in traditional art, because in traditional, it's like with my watercolors, I can just let them flow. I can let them flow. They can do what they want. Let them do the work, and that's really nice. Like, it works. The painting is a lot more spontaneous. It flows. It's a little bit more natural and organic, because I'm not micromanaging every little thing. But digitally, I haven't figured out a way to replicate that digitally. You know, like how do you, and maybe it's just because I haven't figured out how the program does it or would do it. Oh my gosh. I am struggling with this inking pen right now. It's making me quite upset. Maybe I just haven't figured out how the program does it, but I feel like there's not that spontaneity available to me in digital. Like, it just, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe I won't. We'll see. We shall see. I am a beginner to this digital art thing. I am not a master by any means. I am much more comfortable with my watercolors. Give me my watercolors and I'll produce you a painting in no time at all. Let's see. So if this line comes down, I'll give her a little bit of that. I feel like that. Yes, that's where I want that line. Yeah, give me my watercolors. I'll paint you a picture. I'm perfectly comfortable, perfectly happy. But digital is a little bit more of a struggle for me. So, again, that is why I'm doing digitally, Inktober digitally this year, because I want to improve my digital art. And Inktober is what you make it, not what Jake Parker says. I mean, Inktober is what he says because it's his thing. He made it. But I have made it my own. That's what artists do. We make things our own. It's a great idea. I like the idea. I think the challenge is fun. I think there's good and bad things about it. Definitely don't want to buy any official Inktober merch because we don't support plagiarism here. Not that I'm canceling him. I think he can, redeem himself someday. But not gonna buy his book. Hopefully he'll mend his ways and not plagiarize people. That would be great. Plagiarism is theft, right? Okay, so we finally got past that. Oh my gosh, why am I struggling with this brush so much? There. We got that part. So let's do. Oops, I don't know why my tablet does that, or my pen does that every once in a while, but it does. It's kind of irritating. I think it's. I don't know if it has to do with my settings or if it's a problem with my tablet. I'm not sure. Anyway. So I was telling my friend today, I discovered the power of Red Bull. I don't know if I discussed that on this channel. Did I? Did I talk about Red Bull the other day, dear? Anyway, I've discovered the power of Red Bull. Red Bull does, in fact, give you wings. I can attest to that. Probably because of my years of drinking coffee. Oh, I did. Oh, darn. It's like, what can I talk about? Oh, I know. I'll talk about how I discovered Red Bull. All right, fine. I'll come up with something else to talk about. I made myself promise though, dear. I only get Red Bull when I'm driving. That's at least that's what I'm telling myself right now. Oh man. Stepped outside and it was cold. That was fun. It's like, oh good. Winter is coming. That means I can be cold forever. Forever cold. Ah. I don't know anything about Jon Snow, actually. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I think that Game of Thrones, hot take here, hot take. I thought Game of Thrones was overrated before it was cool. I did though. I watched an episode and it was lame because all HBO knows how to do is inappropriate scenes. I swear. That's all they know how to do. That's all they want to know how to do. I don't know why. Well, no, that's not true. I do know why. It sells. It's not my jam. So, I don't particularly care for Game of Thrones. It's kind of lame. I think it definitely is unique in that, or was unique in that your favorite character could, in fact, die. So there were stakes. I think that's what drew people to it, is because for so long we've had media where there's no stakes for the characters. We're like, oh yeah, it's the main character. They're not gonna die. They'll be fine. Like, and we were comfortable with that, and that was fine. Game of Thrones turned that on its head, and that worked for it for a time. But I don't think that it's going to stand up as a piece of media for the. I don't think it's going to be as long lasting as something like as other fantasy things. I do think, however, that Harry Potter will last. Will last. I do think that, even though I don't like Harry Potter. Oh yeah, that's another hot take. I don't like Harry Potter. I hate Harry as a person. I think he's terrible. Um, well written, but I hate him. I don't think Game of Thrones is going to last the test of time. I think it was a fad. I think it was a fad that's gonna die out, and I think it already has. I think they really stabbed themselves in the foot with the last season. Everyone hated it, or so I'm told. So, I didn't watch it. There we go. Because I didn't watch past the first. Yeah, I watched maybe like 2 episodes before I got tired of it. I read um some of the first book, because you own them. Because my husband had them. But I didn't, like, I put it down and I just didn't ever care to finish it. Like, I was like, who cares? Not not me, apparently. I didn't care. That's who doesn't care. Um so yeah, I just never picked it back up. And I think that's a telling sign about a book. Because there's plenty of books that I've put down that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get back to that book later. Like Frankenstein, I started reading that, and I just haven't had the time to finish it, but I want to finish it. Like, I want to get back to it. I just put it down, and now I got to get back into it. Um, but there's a difference between, like, putting a book down and not wanting to finish it, and putting a book down and not caring if you actually pick it back up again. And that's how I felt about Game of Thrones. So it's like, I don't feel like I need to finish it either. Like, it's not a classic. Frankenstein. Part of the reason why I want to read the book, wanted to read the book, is because it's a classic. It's the first science fiction novel, according to some people. So, um, I want to read it. I want to read it because I think it's culturally important in the library of Western civilization. And yeah, so I want to read it. I don't think that Game of Thrones is culturally as important, or going to be. The only cultural importance I think it will have is if it has any lasting effects on TV, and that's an if. If it has lasting effects on TV, then maybe. Um, but I don't know. I don't think it will. I just don't. I don't think it will. Um, it's rather. Uh, I think George Martin relies too much on he relies too much on violence, erotica, and trying to think of the word. What's the word? When you surprise someone, like that idea of like surprising people by subverting norms. And I think that's why his other books don't do well, because he's written a lot of books. None of them have done as well as Game of Thrones. I think the TV show, yeah, it's subverting of expectations because like characters die, but it's not because he's trying to subvert your expectations. It's not because he's trying to say something with it. It's because it's for the shock and awe of it. That's what it is. It's the shock and awe of sorry, I gotta take a drink of water. It's the shock and awe of, oh wow, this writer just killed off a character. Writers never kill off characters. That's crazy. Like, that's so I think I'm gonna make this layer. Sorry, I gotta go back to my drawing for a minute. Let's make this one the sorcerer. Actually, yeah. I don't think I spelled I know I didn't spell sorcerer right, but I don't care. Sorcerer line art. There we go. That will be that. This will be similarities. Line art. And that'll help me keep them straight. I think. I've probably already messed it up. I know I have because I have her ear. You can't see me pointing at the screen. I have this ear on this line art layer instead of on its own layer. So maybe what I should do is erase that ear and re-ink it on its own layer. That's probably what I should do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now. And we're going to do this as player. There we go. Okay, so let's erase that here. I was saying something. I had a thought. Uh-oh. Did my stream go down? Oh, honey, I think that I had to move the thing back. We'll need to do a more permanent fix for the thing. You can still hear? Okay, good. So it must just have been my screen that went out. Okay. Yeah, we'll need to do a more permanent fix this weekend on that so that I don't cut out. Would be good. I was talking about something and I know it was related. It was Game of Thrones. Oh, yeah, he relies on that and doesn't he's not trying to. Game of Thrones isn't a cultural commentary or commentary of any kind. It's just it's entertainment for entertainment's sake, which is not bad. We do need that. People do need those things that are not like, oh, this is a highly intellectual thing. But that's why I think it's just not going to last. I think that Harry Potter does have commentary, does have cultural commentary. Rowling has like is outspoken on her views on particular topics, whether people like what she says or not. She does have strongly held opinions on culture, on the world today, and it comes through in her writing. Whether or not people like what she's saying, that depends. But you can see her beliefs in her writing. I don't think that Martin has that. I think he lacks that. Maybe I'm wrong. He might. But his use of those tropes that I mentioned earlier lead me to believe that he doesn't. Otherwise, you would see it in his writing. I mean, just compare Game of Thrones to everyone's favorite, say it with me, Lord of the Rings. Don't think you can talk about I don't think you can talk about Game of Thrones without talking about Lord of the Rings. For several reasons. They're in the same genre. And they're just vastly different. One is vastly superior than the other, and I don't think I need to tell you which one I think it is. I don't know. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on Game of Thrones. I don't know why. Oh, because you mentioned Jon Snow in the chat. That's why. See, if I didn't have chat here talking to me, by that I mean my husband, I would have nothing to say. I'm going to spend tonight redoing the things that I did the other night on this drive. What an exciting live stream. Watch an artist redo everything she did the other night when you were watching before. Woo! No, but it did need to be redone because I do think there are definitely some things that I can refine on this that I just don't like from the original line art. Because like I said, I was right. Yes, master. I think when I was drawing this the other night, I was thinking like, oh, I'll get the whole thing done in one sitting. No, Urza, that's not how digital art works. Really trying to refer to myself by my gamer tag because I do. It's not that I'm trying to be like secretive. I'm not like trying to be like Dream, okay? I'd prefer if I was referred to by my gamer tag when I'm online and not by my real name. But I'm gonna flub up and mess up. But I really would prefer if I would be called by my gamer tag online. Anyway, thought escaping. I am so tired. I'm tired. took a nap today and I'm still tired. It wasn't a very long nap. Naps don't need to be long, but dang, I'm still tired. And I'm thirsty. Somebody got mud and grass and dirt all over my water bottle yesterday. And I didn't get it cleaned. So I have no water bottle, so I'm thirsty. I've been drinking my water. It's my fault. It's my fault. Here we go. Dice bag. Yay. I'm not entirely happy with the way I drew these hands, but I'm also not going to change it because I've already spent way too much time changing things on this drawing. So if I don't fix it here, and don't you dare say fix it in post. This is post. It's really funny, honey. I can hear myself from upstairs. This is little tendrils again. I don't know why it does that. Stop doing that. Stop it. There. Okay. That's the bag done. Well, I mean, yes, but no. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna post it until it's in its final form. But I'm also not gonna like. How do arms look? How do arms look? Let's discuss arms. Arms look like arms. That is what they look like, and that's what they should look like. If your arms don't look like arms, you should see a doctor about that. Because they should definitely look like arms. Yeah, you can tell I'm getting tired. Can tell. Tired. I need Red Bull. No, I don't need Red Bull. If I drank Red Bull right now, I would never get to sleep. Like ever. I would just be permanently awake. Which I wouldn't mind because I just feel permanently tired all the time. It'd be nice to just be awake for a day and not feel like I'm like dying to go back to bed. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Just not feel tired. You could just not feel tired. That sounds lovely. Let's do that. Let's just not feel tired ever. Let's have all the energy. All the energy. That'd be great. Okay, what am I missing still? I need to do this back arm. I need to do the spell focus, and then I need to do the earrings on. Again, you can't see me pointing at the screen. My mouse does not have my mouse. Oh my gosh. My hand does not have a mouse cursor underneath it. Though that would be really cool. It's not a thing yet. Maybe Mr. Musk can work on that eventually. After we get to Mars, please. Because I think going to Mars would be really cool. As long as I don't end up in a simulation of a vacation on Mars. Please, no simulated vacations. I want to go on an actual real vacation, not a fake one, where my significant other tries to murder me. Or maybe that's real life, but I'm not sure because I don't know what's real and what's fake anymore. That would be bad. Also, I don't want to have a really thick accent either. That would be great. Muscles would be wonderful. I'll take muscles. Muscles, but not the accent that goes with them. Yeah. It's been a while since I've watched a Schwarzenegger movie. True Lies is the best Schwarzenegger movie. Hands down, ever. Care what anyone else says. Terminator's good. Terminator's good. Good. I like it. I like Terminator. Only the original Terminator trilogy, though. The rest of them can take a short walk off, or a long walk off a short pier. They can take a short walk off a long pier. I did that the other night, too. Oh my gosh, I'm just repeating myself. Yeah, the other Terminator movies can go away. But True Lies is the best. True Lies is the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Fight me. Actually, don't. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight anyone. I would lose. I always wanted to be like a really good fighter, like strong and able to take on my opponents with my fists. But that is just not a thing that is in the cards for me. I am not capable in that way at all. Oh, wow. Oh, honey, how come you have some... Oh, it's because she's wearing a... It's because she's wearing a t-shirt. That's why. I should probably fix that a little bit at least. Let me fix that for you, milady. I always wanted to be like... but I learned pretty quickly I am not. I am not gifted in the ways of fighting. That's not me. That is an athlete. So I play video games instead. I beat people up in video games instead of real life because I can't beat them up in real life. I am not capable of doing that. It is beyond me. Sadly. I mean, I could use my words. I do tell my toddler to do that all the time. He's not a toddler. That's not true. But see, that doesn't look right on this side. Now I'm seeing problems. Now I'm seeing more problems. I'm seeing so many problems now that I've fixed her. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Artist's worst nightmare. You fix something only to discover that every other thing you did was wrong. Again, a good argument. for why I needed to redo the line art on this piece. It needed redone. There were problems. There were many problems with the line art on this piece. The not the least of which being that that problem right there. Although now she looks like she's huge. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. She's voluptuous. She's voluptuous. Oops. And beautiful. And elven. I don't know that I'm quite happy with that. I don't think that the base that I drew on was quite right in the chesticle area. So, no, we'll just ignore that and move on. So, how was your day? Well, first I woke up and had a piece of toast. You need to see the new season of Futurama. I need to. Dear, you should see if that's on Plex so we can watch it. Did I miss a finger? I did. I missed a finger. Well, the back of a finger. I missed the back of a finger. Not the whole finger. Just part of it. Okay, and then on this layer we'll put earrings. So many pretty earrings. Pretty earrings. I am a fan of earrings. I have one of these. Not two of them, just one. I'm happy with just one. I like it. I think it looks cool. I'm sure that when I'm old and gray, it will age me. Because something else will come out that the youths will like. And they'll say, ha ha, old person, you have one of those. And I'll be like, well, it looks better than whatever that is that you have there. Barcode on your forehead. It's going to be the style. More an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. There you go, honey. I said it for you. I beat you to the punch. I knew you were going to say that. I was really disappointed. I was going shopping the other day. I went to Kohl's because that's what was close by. Big mistake. I was super disappointed. It's like, why? I was like, Kohl's has usually got decent prices, decent options. No, they don't. They in fact do not. I do not want to. It was either dress like, it was either dress like a corporate wine mom or wear what Kohl's thinks is cottagecore, and it's not, in fact, cottagecore. It is not that. It's not. Whatever that is, it's not that. I don't like it. I don't like any of the silhouettes. I didn't like the necklines. I didn't like the lengths of the skirts. Nothing was right. It was all wrong. It was all terrible. I hated everything, and I was really crabby about it. And Everett was bored. Oops. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. Cole's was awful. But then I went to Maurice's. Yes. Then I went to Maurice's and I discovered Maurice's has the best pants. Not because of any excuse me, specific style or cut of the pants. That's old normal. Bell bottom skinny jeans, all that good stuff. No. It's all in the waistband. The waistband. I tell you. Amazing. Okay, now we are going to merge all these layers because this is just going to become line art. And I want them all on the same layer because otherwise I'm going to be hunting around for which layer has this. We're going to group all of this stuff into a group. Quick group. Group. We're going to turn them all on. Oh, I'm going to delete that one. I don't want that layer. Turn them all back on. What's on this layer? Oh, that one. Oh, wow. Yeah. That needs to go in with these. Okay, so we're going to put all these in here in group 7. We're going to label these as sketches. Look at me being good about my layers. And we're going to turn them off. And we're never going to think of those again. Because it's how we do that. This, we are going to label. What do I want to call this? Hat shading. Yay, hat shading. There we go. This is the layer I'm going to do all of my shading on. All of my hatch marks and all the stuff. What did I do with my pen? There we go. That's going to be all on that layer. And I want that separate from the line art. And all the line art on one layer so I can find it all easily and come back to it. I don't have to hunt around and go, oh, is this year on this layer or this layer? No. It's all on the same layer. My hatch shading can all be on the different layer. And work on that. Okay, so now I'm going to do my hatch lines. I am not a hatching expert by any means. I don't use it very often. But I feel like for this particular drawing, I want to use hatching because of the style that Shadowdark is in, and because this is a Shadowdark piece. I want to do hatch marks. Am I going to mess up? Definitely. But the only way to learn is to do. So we are going to do that. And the thing that we are going to break in with, because it always helps to start with something easy, is the hair. And we're just going to work on getting a hair texture because that's not how I want the hair to look. Click, 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 click. Hair is something that I can say with certainty does not need to be perfect. It needs to make sense because the hair is what brought us to this place in the first place. My butchering of that side part thing, not side part, but my butchering of her hair in the first place is why I re-inked this entire piece to begin with. What is going on there? Redo that. Move to the line art layer. Fix this. There we go. Again, this comes back to my discussion at the beginning of this stream that while you can go back and fix things in digital media, you do still have to remember what layer you are on, because if you mess up your layers, you're going to be hunting around to figure out where in the world, what layer is this little speck on that I can't erase because it's not on this layer here. Hi. Did you like the stream yet? I am eloquent. Don't even. I am so eloquent. I totally do not have brain farts where I cannot remember what a word is that I am trying to use. That doesn't happen to me ever. I am wise and eloquent, and definitely not. Words are not hard. Nope, they're not. They're easy. They roll off my tongue like butter. Yes, that too. I am very humble. I am the humblest person ever. So humble. I will out humble all of you. Oh, man. So what's your opinion on the audio, Ruth? Do you think it's good? Do I sound good? Or do I sound... I mean, because I think I sound weird. But everyone thinks they sound weird when they hear a recording of themselves. It might behoove me to do this, because then I don't have to move my wrist as much. Good. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure that I sounded good. That was the important part for me. And, you know, not having to get a camera right away is very helpful too, because they can be expensive. They can be expensive. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going good. Hair is not fun, but it's a good warm-up. So now we're going to turn on this because both their eyes are the same. I want both their eyes to be the same. So we're just going to fill that in here. Eyes are my favorite part. They're the best part. They're why I like this style. Oh yeah, that's right. It's the line art. They are why I like this style and the things that I spend the most time doing. Because, as you all know, eyes are the windows to the soul. Yes, dear? Oh, you have an early morning, don't you?
Yep.
Okay. I'll wrap up here and then I'll be done so you can sleep. Okay.
It's also it's 10.
Is it really? Oh well, I did start late. I started late because I was grocery shopping. All right. So now that I have worked on this for a second day, I am right back when I started the stream. I'm exactly where I started. Because let's see, where is that layer? Oh yeah, I gotta turn this off. So I started the stream. Literally started it with this one, this layer here. That's what I started with. Actually, I have less done now. I have less done now because this is where I started. And the thing that was bothering me was this area here was really bad. And so I was like, oh, I have to redo this. And now I'm here. I do think the new line I do think the new line art is better. But I'm exactly where I started. Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, someday I'll finish this drawing. 20 years from now, I guess. I'm sure there'll be other prompt days where I'm like, because sometimes the prompt just doesn't grab you and you need to do something else. But we will save this. All right. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I mean, live stream.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yes. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all the lame YouTuber things. And I'll be back here tomorrow at 8:30, hopefully on time. Yeah. So have fun, and I'll see you all later. Bye. Oh my gosh, that's Bailey Sarian's sign out. I need my own sign out. That isn't somebody that I watch. Because every day I've been signing out as a different, maybe that's what I should do. I sign out as just a different YouTuber every day. Okay. For now, my sign out will be bye, goodbye.